What's up, guys? So I applied at Sonic in the summer of 2016. Sonic, I don't know if y'all know how far the chain stretches, but Sonic is a drive-in restaurant where you just pull up, order some food, and it'll be out to you, and you can drive away, eat it there, do whatever you need to do that's necessary. And I applied here mostly for the tips. I was going to be the waiter who brings the food out to the cars. And all of that changed. The first day it started out normal. It's making drinks, making ice cream, doing everything a car hop would do. It just all kind of went downhill as the summer went on. So I'm going to hit some of the high points of the summer, save the best story for last. Now, the Sonic I worked at was right down the road from a concert hall. And so every night there was a concert, you could hear it. And then you'd hear the music stop. And you know it was about to be go time. And I've had multiple occasions where something weird has happened on a concert night. The first one was a man pulled up, ordered some tater tots. And when I gave him his tater tots, oh boy, he was angry. But he was not angry at Sonic. No. He was angry at, I think it was Crystals. He was angry somewhere because the tater tots, they were bad. And they took too long, and they were cold. But our tater tots, let me tell you something. Our tater tots were something out of this world. He could not stop talking about how good these tater tots were. And he literally talked to me for about 8 minutes, talking about these tater tots, him and his wife, who were obviously too drunk. And I was very concerned about them actually driving their car around. A lot of the people there were drunk, and I was very concerned about all of them driving their cars. But this couple in particular was beyond recognition of their normal daily 9 to 5 selves. So anyway, he gave me a $5 tip, which is very generous. At Sonic, some people don't even know you're supposed to tip, but usually you only get $1, maybe that. So another lady pulls up. Actually, she's with her friend, and they order a $8 meal, and they give me $20. And as I start to pull out the change, they say, no, please, keep it. I said, are you sure? It's $12. They said, it's fine. I know how hard it is for us. And I was like, us? She's like, we working people. We are the ones that are working this country. And as I wanted to keep the $12 tip, I was like, oh my goodness. Exactly. That's why I just went along with her. So that's how I got a $12 tip. And then the last drunk story I have was a Jeep full of women pulls up. And by women, I mean like teenage girls. And they're all just completely drunk as well. And the girl in the back asked me for my phone number. So, casually I gave it to her. And then I said a joke with, she had a mouthful of water. And she spit all the water on my legs when she was laughing. And instantly, I ruled her out of the women that I wanted to talk to. So I was very disgusted. She didn't even apologize. And then I talked to them for like ever. And then the people got mad at me, so I went back inside and started working. And then they pulled around to a different stall to ask for me to come back out again. And they got mad at me again, the manager. So anyways, that is all the drunk story. Another story I have from Sonic. When you make the ice cream, the blast specifically, which is just like hard ice cream mixed with some kind of candy, almost like a Dairy Queen blizzard. And anyways, me and my friend who worked there named Dawson, we would go into the back and just start eating the candy, just straight out of the. We'd get you have a cup with the candy, and we just get it, pour some in our hands. My, it was some good Reese's Pieces back there. It was just some good food. There was like puppy chow. There was like Snickers, peanut butter. Oh, the peanut butter ones were the best. Anyways, after that, there was this one manager who was very strange. And I will not call her by her real name. We'll call her Molly. Molly was a wild card. Molly was in college, I believe, and she was she was kind of older. She was like an older girl, but nonetheless, she was a younger girl. I don't know how to describe it. Anyways, So the first night I worked with her, we had a concert going on, and we ran out of some sort of soda. And when you run out of soda, you just have to change the box, change the bag that's connected to the fountain machine. So nobody changed it, and I didn't know how to change it. It was one of the first weeks I was working there. So there's only one guy out there who knew how to change it, and he was cooking because the concert was just ended. We had so many orders, and nobody changed it, and I could feel the air getting thin and thinner. The fire alarm started blinking, saying that the CO2 levels were too high. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is it. This is what my life has led to. And then the fire alarm started beeping, just beeping over and over. And I could barely hear anything. And then it started just wailing a siren. Like first it was like chirping. It was like beep, beep. And then it was like and I was like, oh my gosh. The air was getting thinner and thinner. And eventually somebody changed it, but not until we had to open all the doors and have a fan on and stuff so we could actually breathe in there. So the second time we were working with her, she disappeared. She was the only quote manager we had for this night, and she disappeared and couldn't figure out where she went. And on the way of taking one order out, I saw her making out with another man, or not another man, I guess she is a woman, but she saw her making out with a man in a car. And I was like, oh my god, this is who is leading us. This is who is leading us. And anyways, she came back inside and complained about being sick, said she had some kind of intestinal problem, and called another manager up there and promptly drove home. Oh my gosh, I don't think she wanted to work. So anyways, that manager had to wake up at like 11:30 at night, come to work. She barely got here before we closed, and it was crazy. Another story is the Route 44 Diet Coke man. Now this guy, I thought he was a myth. I thought he was some kind of legend, but I heard stories about him. And I didn't see him for like a whole month, and eventually one night he pulls up. The story goes he shows up at 11:59 p.m. and we close at 12 a.m. at midnight. He'll show up 1 minute to go and order 4 Route 44 Diet Cokes and drink them all and then get refills the same sitting. And I don't know if you know what a Route 44 is. That's 44 ounces of drink. That is absolutely ridiculous. And there's 4 of them, so that's what, I don't even know the math on that. It's like 16 ounces, 1,616 ounces of drinks. No, that is not right at all. What? No, what? That was horrible. Why did I say that? That's not 1,000 ounces. I think it's 176 ounces. All right. Anyways, one night, I swear on my life, it was 11:59. Another car pulls up, and I hear, oh my god, I hear the whole crew just, oh my gosh, not this guy. We hear a beep on the monitor. Yes, welcome to Sonic. It's 11:59, but how may I take your order? Yeah, can I get 4 Route 44 Diet Cokes? Yeah. Sure. You know, not a too complicated order, but we can get it out to you. All right, makes the Cokes, takes it out there to him. About 12:10, 10 minutes later, beeps again. Don't answer it. It's just buzzing. It's just bothering me. It's just beeping. So I answer it. Can I get some refills on my Route 44s? Oh my god. He drank all of them. Every single one. But I go out there and get his refills and come back. And you know what this man did? He said, thanks. Nobody ever comes out here and gets me refills. They always say that we're closed and nobody wants to serve me. He gave me a $5 tip. I said, no problem, sir. I won't leave you hanging. And then I went back inside and got reprimanded by the crew. So my last story is a story that will blow your socks off how wild this is. So, I worked there, Dawson worked there, and another guy named Sean worked there. And Sean, I didn't know Sean before I worked there, but he turned out to be really cool. And we were bros, right? We all worked in the front. It was pretty fun. And anyways, just keep in mind we're working there. One day I get a message from an account on Instagram named It's Larice, and it says, hi, whatever. It starts off normal. They started talking about getting nudes from me, and I was like, oh my god, no. So I blocked her, and I looked her up on Facebook. She had a Facebook page. I was like, maybe she was legit. I don't know. Still not gonna give her out my random or nudes to random people. So then, like the next day, I get another message from It's Larice 2. Why'd you block me? I just wanted to talk to you. Can I get some nudes? No, I say. Be gone, thought. Then a couple of days later, I go into work. Sean comes up to me and says, hey, bro, have you gotten a message from an Instagram account named It's Larice? And I was like, yo, what the hell's going on? I was like, yeah. And then it was like, because me and Dawson have gotten messages and we were talking about it. And I was like, oh my god, what the hell's going on here? And later on, Dawson saw this guy, we'll call him John. They saw John logging out of the It's Larice account on his phone. That's right. Connect the dots. Connect the dots. What happened? A gay man that worked with us tried to use a catfish account on me, Sean, and Dawson, all to get nudes. Very, very wild, I would have to say. Anyways, those are all the stories I have from Sonic. There's probably some more, but I can't remember. It was a while back. It's like almost 2 years ago now. But thanks for listening to part 1 of Storytime with Papa Bear. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.